This man was stabbed 108 times just for being too handsome. But except for the wound on his face, he stitched all 107 other cuts by himself, without anesthesia. His name is Jack. Despite his near-perfect grasp of medical knowledge, he's still just a med student. He doesn't even have a license to practice. But Jack can perform surgery simply by imagining it. From cutting, stopping the bleeding, removing tissue, to stitching it back. To him, it's all basic work. What he didn't know was that his biggest challenge was about to arrive. One day, the hospital rushed in a little boy who had been hit by a train. His left arm and right leg were completely severed. No doctors were available for surgery. Jack checked the boy's vitals. In just 1 second, he figured out how to reattach the limbs. But without a license, if anything went wrong, he would bear all the blame. Staring at a life that was fading fast, Jack chose to take the risk. But he asked for $500,000 in medical fees. The desperate parents agreed. With no operating room available, Jack borrowed one from his friend David's clinic. But the moment David saw the boy, he nearly fainted. The nurse, Annie, also doubted Jack's ability. Jack simply took off his shirt. His body was covered with countless scars, each one stitched by his own hands. His first and most brutal success stories. Jack put on his surgical gown. The real operation began. Annie passed the instruments. David monitored the boy's vitals. Minute by minute, Jack worked with perfect precision. Though it was his first surgery, he was operating like the world's best surgeon. He removed all necrotic tissue, stabilized the bones, and reached the final stage. But there was no replacement vein available in the hospital. Without it, they'd have to amputate, or the boy would bleed to death. Jack refused to give up. He remembered the saphenous vein, one of the least essential veins in the human body. If he transplanted it, the boy might live. He injected adrenaline, kept his hands steady, and worked faster than ever. The boy's vitals slowly came back. The surgery was a success. His parents were overjoyed, but Jack disappeared soon after, because for the first time, he realized, even he could feel fear. David brought him a cup of hot water, told him he had done something extraordinary, that every doctor would envy his gift. Jack tried to calm down, and started dreaming of his $500,000 reward. But the next day, the boy's father didn't pay. He knew Jack had no license. If he called the police, Jack's medical career would be over before it even started. So he gave Jack just $10,000, a thank you payment. But everyone knew the surgery had cost far more. Jack took nothing, and for the first time, he saw the darkness of the medical world. When your kindness is exploited, when saving a life is turned into a weapon against you, that's something Jack could never forgive. From that day on, Jack was no longer the same man. He became a rogue doctor, traveling the world, charging sky-high prices, and never helping anyone for free again. If you were Jack, would you still save someone for nothing?